Project Nekton was the codename for a series of very shallow test dives, 3 of them in Apra Harbor, and also deep-submergence operations in the Pacific Ocean near Guam that ended with the United States Navy-owned research bathyscaphe Trieste entering the Challenger Deep, the deepest surveyed point in the world's oceans. The series of 8 dives began with 2 harbor dives, then a Pacific Ocean test dive at Guam, by the newly modified Trieste, which had been modified to dive far deeper than before. After 2 checkout dives, the first abyssal dive reached a record of 18,150 feet 5,530 meters on November 15, 1959. The series included a record deep dive to near the bottom of the Nero Deep in the Mariana Trench at 24,000 feet 7,300 meters, and finally culminated with a trip to the bottom of the Challenger Deep at 35,797 feet 10,911 meters, on January 23, 1960. The project name was proposed by oceanographer Dr. Robert S. Dietz in early 1958, as plans to modify the Trieste bathyscaphe to go to the deepest part of the oceans were being contemplated. It is in reference to ocean life that actively swims, Nekton, as opposed to the plankton organisms that only drift. The bathyscaphe Trieste to be used for Project Nekton was able to move independently, in contrast to tethered bathyspheres. The Trieste featured 2 electric motors, each with a propeller of 2 horsepower each. These allowed it to move forward, backward, and to turn horizontally. A maximum speed of 1 knot, 1.9 kilometers per hour, 1.2 miles per hour, was attainable over a few miles distance.